Taxes can be complicated and overwhelming, but there are several steps that you can take to simplify tax time and reduce your stress. These aren't hard and anyone can do them. Let's start with the most critical and perhaps the easiest one of all. Centralize all of your documents and keep records digitally. Gone are the days when you have to go to the mailbox to collect your tax documents and keep a file cabinet in your house to store them. Most, if not all of your documents will be provided to you, or can be if you choose, in electronic form. Create a folder now on your computer for tax time, and as the documents come in, put them all in that one folder. When you get an email that a tax document is available, go download it and stick it in that one folder. If you get a paper copy, take a photo with your phone or scan it and save it in that folder on your computer. Doesn't matter if it's January or July. If you have something that will be needed for tax time, go ahead and put it in that folder now. That way you have it exactly where you need it, when you need it. While you're here, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel so that you're notified when new videos come out. Thanks for watching. If you want to take the document storage one step further, you can label these in a specific way to keep similar documents grouped together. In our firm, we label all documents the same for every client. All W-2s are named 1-W2. All itemized deduction items start with 5-. For example, 5- donations or 5- mortgage interest. All 1099-R forms are labeled as 2.2-1099-R. So what does this do? It keeps all similar documents together when sorted by title. It also means that they show up in order of how we enter them into the tax return. It makes our life much more streamlined when we're preparing returns. Consistency will save you time and simplify your taxes as well. If you used TurboTax last year, use it again this year. All of your basic information will roll forward and you won't have to type it in again. If you labeled your documents in a specific way last year, label them the same way again this year. You'll gain efficiency as you're preparing your return. If you use the same preparer year after year, the process will remain consistent and help reduce stress and bring peace of mind. Look, if you need to switch for whatever reason, perhaps you no longer want to prepare your own return, or your current preparer has poor customer service, then by all means, make the switch. But stay consistent when and where you can to help simplify and streamline tax time. There are a lot of reasons to utilize an app to track your spending and saving. I personally use YNAB, and it's the only software that I currently recommend. No affiliate program or anything like that, just my personal opinion. One reason is that you can quickly and easily retrieve totals for tax time if needed. Need to know your total utilities for a home office prorated deduction or for minister's housing allowance? It's right there. Need to get the total of your charitable giving? That's there too. If you have a side hustle or you're self-employed in any way, this is a must for your business expenses and income. You have to be tracking this as you go. Trying to go through your bank records and total this stuff up at tax time is something that nobody wants to do. If you can do it reliably in a spreadsheet and you're a sole proprietor, that's fine. If you have an S corporation or transactions beyond what can be reliably tracked in a simple spreadsheet, you need to move on to proper accounting software. I recommend QuickBooks Online, which is still by far the industry standard in this space. Along the lines of this one is the need for a separate business checking account and separate credit card if you choose to use one for business. I don't care how small your side hustle is. I recommend that you open a dedicated checking account for it. Only business income and expenses go into this account and none of them go through your personal account. When you want to use your business profit for personal expenses, transfer what you need from your business account to your personal account and spend it from the personal account. This helps you stay organized, and it just looks better if you ever get selected for audit by the IRS. Another way to simplify your taxes is to focus on the time-tested, low-hanging fruit and turn off TikTok. A complex, multiple LLC structure with a holding company is probably not what you need. Sure, some people need that, but the vast majority of people simply won't benefit from that complexity. It's going to cause you to be extremely stressed and have to keep up with pointless complexity. Utilize your work retirement plan. Open an IRA. Get a health savings account if you qualify. Track all of your deductions so that you don't forget about any. These are easy ways to win when it comes to tax planning. Which leads to the next one, which is to plan ahead. When you sit down to do your taxes, almost everything that can benefit you has already passed. You can put money into your IRA up to the filing deadline, but almost everything else needs to have already happened in terms of tax strategy for that year. So plan ahead. Think about your taxes in the fall and think through if there is anything you can do before year end to help reduce taxes. Lastly, I may be a little bit biased here, but I recommend that you get a professional tax advisor. If you have W-2 income and nothing else going on, I recommend you probably prepare your own return. But if you have a side hustle or a rental property, or you want to do some multi-year planning, then I think you'll benefit from having an advisor to bounce ideas off of and to get tax projections from and to have an expert opinion on which strategies fit your situation and your goals and which ones don't. I mentioned it already, but social media, whether it's this video or any other video, is not sufficient. You need specific advice for your specific situation. There is no one-size-fits-all option when it comes to tax planning. Look, there's plenty more things that we could probably cover. If you have something that you do to stay organized and simplify your taxes, please let us know about them in the comments. I also have a ton of other videos on personal finances and taxes. Check them out here or here. Thanks for watching.